Hello and welcome to the WordPress series. This is the 6th session in setting up a website using WordPress. In this session, we are going to explore a page builder. So in this session, we are going to be creating a web page using a page builder with a header, media, and menu on it. So let's get started. As you can see, I have logged into the admin dashboard and here I am at the back end. First of all, the home page that we created in the previous session, we are going to complete that home page. For that, I need a header slider. We'll go to Series Slider, Manage Sliders, add a new slider, select Images. Here what you need to do is make sure you know the dimensions of the images that you are selecting for the header file. So if you are not sure of the dimensions, just go back, click on Add New Slider, and here you will see that the dimensions are specified. So what should be the width and what should be the height of header image files that you want to be included in the slider. This is 1920 by 800. So you can decide if you want to decrease the size or increase the size, whatever you like. We let it remain to default. And for responsiveness, we have selected maintain height. You can also choose legacy resize. Let us stick to maintain height for now. Hide caption titles. No, I want to show the titles on the slides. Sort order. Do you want to sort it according to the date or the order value or randomly? So I would prefer order value. Appearance. The style can be light. Let these remain to default and we will see in a while after we implement it. And so is with the animation. And add new slider. Okay, before that we can add images. Select images. Want to upload the appropriate images with the appropriate dimensions. So I have selected this image and added the details, and now I will click on Add New Slider. Okay, so now when you go to Home 2, that is the slider that we just created. Here you can click on Manage Slides and you can see that there is one image that we added. From here you can add new slide. So when you click on Add a New Slide, you will have to enter the title, the detail for that slide, slide properties, that is the button label, and the link if you have any and if you want it to open in a new window. From here you will select the slider that you want it to be added to. Home 2, order, this should be at number 2. Select featured image. This featured image will actually be the image of the slider, and publish. Let's go back to all slides. So in slider Home 2, I have 2 slides. Let's go to classroom slide and you can see that I added the label for the button, but the other details have already been added. It is at order 1 and it belongs to slider Home 2 and update. So now I have 2 slides in slider Home 2. Now we will go to the page, pages, all pages, home. In the previous session, we had edited the home page using the Elementor plugin. So we are going to continue doing that. Edit with Elementor. So here is the home page that we created in the previous session. Now I want to add the slider first of all at the top of the page for the header. On the left side in the available widgets, I am going to choose a series slider. Now I can click and drag this to the position I want. when this is selected, on the left side you can see the settings that belongs to the slider, and here I am selecting home too, and here it is. This is the first slide and this is the second slide. When you click on advanced, you can choose the animation from here if you want to change any. Okay, I will update this. So here is the slider for the header of the home page. Now what you need to be careful about when choosing an image for the background, you have to make sure that the text that you write on the slides is visible. And these slides, the text is not very visible, so these are not very good images for the background. Next, this is a row where I want to add inner section. Here I have two columns and I want to add another column. When you right click on the column icon, you can add a new column here. So here I have three columns, and within these three columns, I want to add an icon box. In all the three, I want to add an icon box. So here it is, and now I can just drag this to the position where I want it. And I do not want these images here, so I am going to remove this image carousel. After the header section, I have these three, but before these three columns, I want to add a heading section to it. So as you can see, this is within the same row of this section, but I've added as a heading here, and it can be center aligned. Here, when you click on the icon box, here you will get the icon that is there, and you can click on icon library. Select the icon, click on insert, specify the heading from here, and update the text here. Again, you can specify the style if you want to change the spacing or size and rotate. If you want to add any animation on hover effect, so when hover is selected, you can specify if you want grow, shrink, or whatever you want. And in advanced, you can specify the background. Remember that the more consistent the colors are, the better the website looks. That's what I feel. Not mandatory for everyone. So you should select and keep the background color the same for all the icon boxes. So I've done it for one. You can do it for the rest of the two. Next, I want to add a divider. This divider has been added. I will now go and add a text editor, and after adding the text editor section, I am going to add the text here. From the style, then you can go to typography. In this, you can choose the family, that is the font style. So you can select whatever font family you want. Let it remain to default to maintain the consistency on the website, and then you can choose the size and various other options. Let's go back to content, and here I want to add a media. Insert into post. So it has been inserted where the cursor was. Now I can just select Ctrl X and paste it where I want. And I can also resize it from here itself. Just click on it, resize it as much as you want, and select the word wrap. If you want the text to be around it if you want it to be centered. And that's about it. Then update, or if you want to move it to a specific position, and after you have repositioned it, then is when you can see if you want to make any further changes. So I have the header, the services section, the about us section, and here again you can choose if you want to give it any animation. Go to advanced, motion effects, entrance animation, let's say fade in or fade left. So this is fine with fade left, and animation duration is normal. Again, you can buy the background or borders if you want any. Now is the testimonials. This is fine here, and I do not want these social media icons over here, so I will remove that. Next, what we have is the navigation menu. For the navigation menu, but then I need to create a menu. We have no menus as of now, so create some. Let's go to create. Before that, I will have to update. So let us just remove this navigation menu for now. Delete it. And I am going to update. Here I am at the dashboard. But if you visit your website, it is not going to show you the page that you have designed as the home page. It is showing you the blog posts. So let us go back to settings, reading. Your home page displays a static page. Select the page, home. Posts page, haven't created. For now, let us specify the home page. Save changes. Now when you visit your website, you will see the home page that you have designed. Next, go to Pages, Add New. Add a page with the title Blog and Publish. It is an empty page. Go to Settings, Reading, Post Page, select Blog, Save Changes. Now when you will go to blog page, now you can see that the blog page is displaying the blog posts that we had. This was the default sample blog post, and this was the one that we added in the previous session. So these are the two blog posts that have been added to the blog page. Because this is an archive page which is going to list all of the blog posts. How they are being listed is in single column. This is the setting that we checked under customize in the previous session again. So you can again go to customize and choose to change the blog posts being displayed in a single column or a double column as you wish. Next, we go to menus. From appearance, go to menus. So name of the menu, main menu. Create a menu. Display location. This is the primary navigation. Add menu items from the column on the left. These are the pages that are being displayed. So I want all the 3 pages to be displayed in the menu. Select them. Add to menu. You can now click and drag to reorder. So home, blog, and the sample page. Save menu. Alright. Next, I want to create a new menu. This is the footer menu. Create. Menu location should be the footer navigation. And in this, I wanted the privacy policy, but never mind. I will add the sample page only, just to show you how to do it. So as you keep on adding pages to your website, you can keep on adding them to the relevant navigation menus that you want. And you can also choose from posts if you want to add the post in the navigation menu or any custom links. And save menu. So now we have 2 menus with us, primary and the footer. Now I will go back to the home page. Always try to add new elements as a new section. So I'm going to add navigation menu in a new section. Give a title to this. Select the menu. Apply. Now I can just reorder this. Hold the left mouse button and drag it. Alright. So here we are with the navigation menu on the top, then the slider, then a section with 3 columns, and another section, and then the testimonial section. What we want is to have the menu on the top, but we do not want it in a vertical format. So let's go back to the home page dashboard. Here, as you can see, the template is Elementor Canvas. Let us see if we change it to default template. What happens? Update, and this is the default template that came with the theme, which is the slider with an overlay, the horizontal menu, and then other sections, as you can see. Now let's go back to the home dashboard and try Elementor full width template. Again, update and see the change. So here you can see that the slider is there, but it does not have a color overlay over the image. The menu is horizontal, and these are the sections that we had designed with the Elementor, along with the footer menu that we implemented. Now we need to go to the slider, manage sliders. Under manage sliders, I will go to home 2, that is the slider that we are using on the home page. Here, when you go under the appearance, I want the appearance to be cry out theme. Accent color should be this blue. Update. Let's go and check what difference does it make. Now, as you can see, the caption and the title have got left aligned. Next, I want to change the animation from slide to fade. Update, go back, refresh. Now if you will see, the next slide will fade in, and this is a better animation for my kind of liking. When you go to the Elementor, editing through Elementor, click on the slider, go to advanced and check the background. So here is the background that I have chosen. I want to choose something different and apply. Now if you see the change, and after apply you also need to update. Now if you can see, the background of this section has changed. So you can change the background according to your liking. Here is the services section. So again you can format that and add relevant text and icons. Now as you can see, there are 2 menus that are appearing because the Elementor full width template displays a horizontal menu, and then we have added another menu section. So we will remove this menu and update. So now you can see that the menu is appearing over the image, and so is the website tagline. These are the settings that are coming in from the theme. So when you want to make changes to the theme related settings, we will have to go to customize, appearance, customize, header, menu. Menu position is over header image. If I move this to normal and alignment is right, publish. Now if you check it, the menu is above the header image and it is right aligned. Header image behavior cropped. So that makes the difference to the original size of the image. We will keep it contained, however. Next, we will go to the dashboard, appearance, widgets. So you can choose whatever widget you want in the footer section. Go to that specific widget. Suppose I want the search to be in the footer. Add widget. And do you want to give it a title? Okay, let's say I need search and save. Now when you go, you can see that the search widget has been added with the title search. Next, I want the navigation menu in the footer as a widget. Select the menu, save. So you can see that footer navigation menu is here. If you want, you can keep it here, or if you want, it is being displayed below the widgets. If you want to remove it from below the widgets, then go to menu, select the menu, footer, navigation, and you want the display location, footer navigation, just uncheck and save. So the menu will still remain, but it will not be displayed at that specific location. Save menu. And here it is. The footer navigation menu has disappeared, whereas the same navigation menu is appearing as a widget in the footer section. And I also want to display recent comments in the footer. Add widget, comments, save. Here are the comments. This was the default comment that we got with the WordPress installation. So generally when we talk about footer navigation, we will have two main pages here. That is terms of use and privacy policy. That always goes into the footer navigation. If you want, you can keep that in the footer navigation under the widgets. And for this specific navigation, again, you can create another menu with specific pages that you can display here in the widget section, or vice versa, whatever you like. So this is how you can create your web page section by section. You can keep on adding as many sections you want and the content according to your requirements. So in this section, we looked at the page builder for the home page using Elementor page builder, and we also looked at the settings through Customize for editing the settings of the theme. So that's about this session. In the next session, we will look at essential plugins that you need for your website. Thank you very much.